Whoa! Is Trump feeling some pressure here? Is Trump getting a little nervous here? Is it getting hot in here? And it's not the flannel, by the way. You know what it is? I'll be honest with you, because I like you. You know what it is? It is the lying. It is the manipulation. It is the gaslighting because President Trump just lied to the American people. And this is happening right in front of your face. So what am I talking about? Yesterday I was having a pretty good night when I came across this post. It was from Mario. Mario says all in caps from Trump as Trump writes, "I'm not considering Jamie Dimon or Larry Fink for Treasury." Okay? I almost couldn't believe this because I'm like, if I recall correctly, yes, you are. So I almost didn't believe it. So I had to bring up Trump's personal post from Truth Social. Okay. And on Truth Social, President Trump writes, "I don't know who said it or where it came from, perhaps the radical left, but I never discussed or thought of Jamie Dimon or Larry Fink for Secretary of the Treasury." What? Are you sure? And also, what's up with this very strong language, the radical left? I've never discussed. I've never even thought of it. All right, that's when you know that that's a pretty strong indication that there might be some truth here. Okay, so first of all, who is the radical left here? All right, and already there's people in the comments speculating. This person says Kennedy question mark? Is that what you're talking about? And just so there's no confusion whatsoever, President Trump is directly calling out Kennedy here. Now, if you didn't see this, if you're not one of the millions of people who saw Kennedy's press conference after Biden stepped down pretty much from the 2024 race, RFK Jr. announced his press conference, right? Millions of people have seen it. It is an incredible video, but I will just play this 20-second, 30-second clip where he discusses the tweet, or no, he doesn't discuss the tweet, but he discusses President Trump's future cabinet members, possibly. Okay? And watch.
And only today, President Trump has announced that in his new administration, should he win this election, that Jamie Dimon will be his choice as Commerce Secretary, and that Larry Fink, the director of BlackRock, will run the Treasury Department. This is the swamp. These are swamp
These are
creatures.
swamp creatures. Okay? All this talk about President Trump trying to drain the swamp. No, he's pouring into the swamp. All right. He's literally creating the swamp in real time. So the question is, why is why is he saying that he didn't say it? Or is Kennedy lying? All right. Is Kennedy a liar? Is Kennedy someone who doesn't tell the truth? All right, because either Kennedy is lying or Trump is lying. Those are the options here. Either Kennedy is lying and he's being untruthful, or Trump is lying and being untruthful. So let's trace this down. Okay, where did we hear this? Okay, so Bloomberg wrote in this article, um, Trump floated Jamie Dimon for Treasury Secretary, then denies it. Okay, this was just updated today. When I looked at this yesterday, it was still the original article. Okay, so they're updating this in real time because Trump denied it. Look at this. He is somebody that I would consider, Trump said in June, right? And on Truth Social, he says that he denies considering BlackRock's Fink. Okay, so let's go back to the original interview with with Bloomberg. Okay? Look at this. This is all Trump and this is Bloomberg. Okay, the question is, well, while we're on the topic of CEOs, Jamie Dimon's name has come up as a potential Treasury Secretary in a second Trump administration. Is he someone who you're eyeing for the job? Okay, now, like any good politician, unfortunately, Trump did a pretty great job of sidestepping a lot of this, right? He talks about it being a love fest. He talks about how everyone loves him. He talks about lowering taxes, what's not to love, da 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 da. But at the end, he writes that CNBC called and apologized to me because they found out. But we had a great meeting. Jamie Dimon was there. I have a lot of respect for Jamie Dimon. Okay. And then the question was, a future Trump Treasury Secretary? Question mark. Okay, this is it. This is it. And President Trump writes, he is somebody that I would consider. I would consider. Sure. He was at the meeting. Tim Cook, Apple CEO, was right next to him. We had everybody. Okay? So this is the truth. This is President Trump's words coming directly from himself, saying that he would consider Jamie Dimon for a position. Okay? So now that's been established, my earlier question was, who was lying? Was Kennedy lying when he talked about this? Or was it President Trump? Was it the radical left? Now, we don't like to speculate, or actually, that's not true. We love to speculate here, but we don't like to feed into a lot of conspiracies. But there's no conspiracy here. President Trump lied to the American people when he says, I don't know who said it. Brother, you said it. You said it not even that long ago. You said it last month. You brought up these names. It's wild. And to me, I just see a lot of character analysis right now. And I think if we look at who is in these positions, like the presidency, who holds these offices, and you know what, if you really value someone with character to be in these positions, I strongly recommend you give RFK Jr. a second look because look at this. All right, how much character does RFK Jr. have? When RFK Jr. was somewhat in the wrong after one of his children posted a video that was supposed to be seen by nobody after the day after President Trump's assassination attempt. The day after, they were on a call, and a lot of people were speculating that he might be, dropping out, endorsing President Trump. RFK Jr. only said one word 3 times in that leaked video, and it was just yeah, yeah, yeah. That was it. All right. But still, people ended up speculating. And even then, even though he probably didn't do much wrong, he still owns up and apologizes. This is a man with character, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what he says. RFK Jr. writes, when President Trump called me, I was taping with an in-house videographer. I should have ordered the videographer to stop recording immediately. I am mortified that this was posted. I apologize to the president. Okay, what is this? I think this is character. This is him realizing something that other people probably wouldn't take responsibility for because, he didn't record it, he didn't upload it, but he's still taking ownership of it. And when you just compare that to what's happening with President Trump, he did say these things, but he is not taking ownership of it. He's saying, I never discussed it. I never thought of it. And what is this? This is just him lying. There's no other way to say it. And something that I remember from RFK Jr. is he was like, whenever his uncle was president, people actually trusted the government. People actually trusted what presidents said, right? And now we have such an established lack of trust between people and the governing body. And it's so sad because people are just constantly being lied to. So now whenever something happens in the news, whenever you hear about something, almost it's like our first instinct is to assume that we've been lied to. Now, isn't that sad? And I think it's because of things like this. It's because whenever it's because people don't stand by what they say, even when it's clear as day. They'll say, I don't know who said it. I don't know where it came from. Perhaps the radical left. These are the dangling keys, lady buddy, everybody. And it's sad. It's sad to see. And you know what? I just hope that we could restore some sort of trust in the office, like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I believe, represents. Anyways, something else that happened yesterday or a couple of days ago, I kind of I have this comment off of Holden's posts. I wrote, my favorite quote from today was, Kamala Harris is monumentally unpopular in her own party. That's what I wrote. All right. And look at this hater. Look at this hater over here. Someone, this person writes, Adam Moreno is monumentally unpopular everywhere. Uh, that's so funny. You know what though? They are pretty right though. Right? You wanna know why? Because I only have like 200 followers on X. All right. Kind of embarrassing. I'd love for someone to go follow me there. All right. Come on. Well, I don't want to be unpopular over there. I'm just kidding. But anyways, what do you think about all this? I would love to hear your perspective. Do you think President Trump is a liar here? All right. Are you going to justify what he said? What do you think about this character analysis? I'd love to hear your response. I'd love to hear your insights here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to read the comments, and I will see you next time. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching and listening. I appreciate your time so much, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to support what we're building here, please like and subscribe. It means a lot and it really helps us out. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing a lot more on there. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.